Hello, everyone. Welcome to the show. It's another edition of Bring It in the House podcast show where we spotlight musicians, entertainers, artists, and leaders. Get your meal, and we have a great meal tonight. Yes, because we're celebrating. We just hit 160 episodes. First of all, woo! 160 episodes under our belt. And then to help us celebrate it is Austin Owens, recording artist. She's a rapper and so much more. Miss Cheryl K.
Yes. Hi.
Hi, Cheryl. How are you?
Well, not to. It's Sherelle K.
Cheryl K. All together.
Yes.
Okay.
Sherelle K.
Cheryl
So not
K.
Cheryl. Sherelle K.
Cheryl K.
Yes. Sherelle K. Hi, y'all.
Correct me, because we need to know who we are speaking with. You, girl, you are doing major things in the Austin area. We are just excited to talk with you. I'm like, whoa, this young lady is on fire. For real. Yes, you are doing the darn thing, Cheryl. So, first of all, you're a recording artist. Now, you finished school with a bachelor's degree in mass communications and electronic media.
Yes.
Tell us about that.
It was definitely a whirlwind. I went in, so I graduated high school midterm, and that following semester I went to college. So November I'm graduating high school, January I'm starting college. I went in with accounting because I thought I'm good at math, I can do that. Didn't work out. Changed to sociology. I tried to do like a woman's home. What are those things called? Not understudy. A woman's home, what is it called, a thing for school, like a class. I had to do like a thing for class, and I'm too emotional for that, and I just didn't know what was me. Like, I didn't understand what was Sherelle, and so I took a semester off and I did some acting in New Orleans and Atlanta and did some commercials and different things, and then COVID happened, because I was planning to say F school and let me go be a rapper somewhere and do the acting thing. Let me just completely do that. And God had other plans for me. COVID happened. So that was my sign to finish school. And I tried to find something that was as close to entertainment as possible. And that's how I landed with mass communication with the concentration in electronic media.
That's it. That's what I did. I did the same thing. I always wanted to be a professional choreographer and actress and all that stuff. And way back then, they used to talk about this couch, entertainment couch that females had to be a part of. And there's my light going out again. It did that last week. So I guess it's time for a new media light. But it was like, females had to pass through that couch in order to excel in their careers. And I was like, I'm not doing anything like that. So I went to, to major in something closely related to all of that stuff, which was at that time speech and theater with a concentration in communication. So I definitely feel you on that.
Yes.
And you finished up at the age of 22.
Yes.
And you returned back to your recording, and how is all that? Tell us all about how that's going for you.
Yes. So I graduated May 13th, 2022. And I cried for a full week after graduation because I didn't know where I wanted to go and what was going to be for me. I was like, is it Atlanta? Because I love Atlanta. I was like, is it LA? Because I want, that's where all the stars, go. Is it like, where is it? And then I was at work because I was working at Whole Foods at the time. And I'm going to Austin. It just was like a thought in my head, and it was happening in the next week. So I applied for jobs in Austin for about 3 weeks. And I have a problem, like a lot of this generation, with patience. And I was thinking for the whole 3 weeks, Austin didn't want me because I couldn't get a job. I probably applied for over 1,000 jobs in those 3 weeks. And then I was in the movies watching the last Jurassic Park. Got a call from a call ID from Austin. It was for CBS Austin. which I'm a director for. And I knew
Yeah.
I was going to Austin. I was like, when I saw that Austin number pop up, I was like, I'm getting that job. I don't care where it is. I'm selling myself so I can get this job in Austin. And I started my job in Austin July 9th was my first day at CBS Austin as a director.
That is so wonderful.
Thank
Woohoo!
you. Thank
Congratulations.
you.
I'm so glad you were able to get that foothold in there. That is so wonderful.
Thank
Gosh,
you.
so you're a rapper by day and a producer by night. You go, girl. And I
Yes.
I read in one of your articles that you have your own lip line, like lip balm. Yeah.
Yes, yes. Cozy lips. And actually it just stems from growing up. If I just was obsessed with lip chap. Like I would be the girl, if I would do good on a test or something at 10, 11 years old, my mom would take me to CVS and let me pick a handful of lip chaps. I've had everyone known to man. I've had everything on the counter. I still will get something if I see it new. And it's just a little obsession of mine. And so it was a midterm for one of my elective classes. And she was like, well, we're going to have to do an infomercial, pick something and do an infomercial about it. And so I'm like, okay. And so I just screamed out, I'm gonna do my lip line. I have no lip line. So I'm like, okay, by the time this midterm is due, I better have a lip line and I better have a commercial showing the lip line. And so that was my little push to start Cozy Lips. And it's something that I love and I'm passionate about. It's a lot of hard work. It's not like that because the rap is can be very fast paced, doing this gig, doing this song. But with a business, it really takes every T and I to be crossed because it is a lot of legal stuff that
Yeah, it
goes
is.
into it.
Yes, it is. Oh my gosh. And I mean, I love how you use that to fuel you to push that lip line like that. That is amazing. And I went to the website and it's Cody Lips LIPZ, right?
Cozy Lips, yes. KOZY and then lips LIPZ.
Z, yeah.
Yes.
So you go there, cozylips.com, and
Cozy
you
Lips, yes.
mhm,
Cozylips.com.site. So
that
yes.
site. Okay. All right. So you
Yes.
guys heard that. So if you're just tuning in to bring it in the house, man, happy holidays. We're just about to Christmas 2024. It's so exciting. And, helping us celebrate the holidays, we have Cheryl Kay in the house. And you're originally from Louisiana, correct?
Yes. I'm originally from Shreveport, Louisiana.
Yay.
So
Woo, woo.
yes. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes. Yes.
And
Yes.
she's, she is really out there doing the thing. And she had her choices. She could have gone to LA, she could have gone to Atlanta, but she felt like her spirit was prompted to come to Austin, Texas. And things are really, really going well for her here. So you've been featured in a few magazines here already. I saw
Hmm.
you in Voyage, Dallas,
Hmm.
and then what's the other one? Canvas Rebel, right?
Canvas Rebel, yes.
Mhm.
There's a one here, Austin. It's been a lot of articles. I've been featured in one from Africa as well. So it's been a lot of articles that, it's just blessings. Like it's just
Blessings.
anyone who's willing to, say something about my music, it's a blessing. In
Hmm.
different magazine, I was actually on the cover. My song Coming Back was on the cover of a different magazine. So yeah, steady climbing.
Steady climbing. Isn't that wonderful?
Yes,
How,
yes.
how does all of this feel for you, Cheryl Kay? I mean, it's taking off so fast. How does it feel for you?
I'm really probably a lot harder on myself than I should be. I'm a type A perfectionist. I feel like I'm never doing enough.
Hmm.
And it's good sometimes and it's bad sometimes.
Hmm.
But I'll get these pops of wow, I'm actually because I'll do one thing, I'll be excited about it for a second, and then I'm like, okay, I need to go do the next thing. Like let's go on to the next thing. But I'll get these pops of like, wow, like I'm actually people are actually listening. Like I did this performance at Cheer Up Charlie's, and I love that venue. I love Cheer Up Charlie's. And someone was telling me, I've been listening to your song Bunny all week, and someone else was like, we're your biggest fans, and I'm like, me? Really?
And then where is Cheer Up Charlie's? Where is that?
Cheer Up Charlie's is downtown Austin. It's a
Okay.
drag bar club, but they were having like a release party, a Zen release party, and a bunch of UT students were there. So it was great, like being with the
Oh,
college students and just graduating, and that's the
yes.
perfect audience for me.
Perfect. Perfect. So where did your inspiration come from? When you get in the studios, I mean, How do you put this together? Put it all together?
It's basically just what I feel. Like when I go into the studio, or when I'm writing a song, I want to feel it in my soul. I want every word to feel like, okay, this person can relate. This person can relate. Like I just remember being, 10, 11, and listen to Nicki Minaj or Katy Perry
Yeah.
or,
Yeah.
some of these other artists,
Mm-hmm.
Kesha, just some of these amazing artists, and thinking
Mm-hmm.
like, wow, like you see me. And so I just want to share my story in the hope that people feel seen through my story as well.
Your
So
story as well.
yeah.
Yeah. And speaking of, I was on YouTube. I went to your YouTube channel and I was like, hey, let's check out. Oh, wow. And I saw one of your singles, last name Kodak, right?
Kozak. Yes, last name Kozak.
Kozak. Last name Kozak. That's it. So we're going to play that for everyone to take a listen. This is
last name Kozak, no relation Kodak. Asinine like me, you know I'm finna stake him. Big rich energy, 9 worth a milli. He wanna CC, but he really wanna meet me. He can't take the heat, so I gotta get a silly. I told him like a sleep, like a living like Millie. Bitch, in fact, but where is my Willie? I like my shit with a lot of bit of chili. Real top loyalty is good, really royalty. Gets with the Royce, smells like iced tea. Bruce on my team, more like spicy. Yes, I'm pricey, joy like Nike. Young flow, IE, check that 1D. At 5 the Kozak, all who macking me. At Matt Morrison, that wreck really dopey. At ASAP, down till that dopey. You bitches weird, got me thinking what's the deal? You do kill, got me getting that quill. I am chill, got me thinking you should kneel. Maybe not for real, but my flow is unreal. Bitch talk shit, I'ma turn to kill Bill. Storm and feel like what's the ordeal? Ain't no snack, there's a whole last meal. Miss Kozak, got you wonder how to feel. Last name Kozak, no it's not Kodak. Got him like, what is that? Miss a lot of black hand, it's a big fact that I stay intact. You stay flapjack, please don't call me back. I am CK, you looking okay, charge now, copay. This my payday, this your death day, pay like every day. Or you a pot of clay, mold and throw away. Like it's Mayday, I been out to play sunflower place. Wait, don't come with the gray. Last name Kozak, and I like a buffet. Need you to come fade that ice spice play. Or you a AA asshole, baby. Got him in disarray, might need a vacay. Stand for the baby, on just been bay, full house, and I stay you a mouth go away. Last name Kozak, no it's not Kodak. Got him like, what is that? Miss a lot of black hand, it's a big fact that I stay intact. You stay flapjack, please don't call me back. Last name Kozak, no it's not Kodak. Got him like, what is that? Miss a lot of black hand, it's a big fact that I stay intact. You stay flapjack, please don't call me back.
yeah, that is really hot, girl. I like that. And you know what? And I did exactly what you said. I said Kodak by mistake. You said, please don't call me that. Oh, Kozak. I love
Yes.
it. Last name Kozak. Girl,
Yes.
how long did it take you to get to that speed of spitting those lyrics like that? How long did it take you to learn that flow style?
I've been writing rap since I was 19. So
Mhm.
I wanted to do music before everywhere I went, I said I'm an upcoming rapper. I ain't had not one song out. So like I've been wanting to, quietly practicing on my own. And so I knew I wanted my first official single to just I wanted it to this is who I am and this is
Mhm.
who I am from different angles. You know my name and you see me from every angle of who I am. And that's just what I want. One day I'll probably be married and have a different name, but I want people to know who Sherelle Kozak is before anything else. So yeah, and it
Yes,
honestly that
yes.
song
I love that.
I wrote the song before I found the beat. So I really wanted to find a beat where people felt the beat in their soul. Like they felt that boom, 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 because it's a Wayne type beat. And so I really wanted that, and that homage to Wayne, with him being from Louisiana. So and I grew up listening to
Yeah.
Wayne. So I just really wanted people to feel who Sherelle K was, who I am in their soul. So yeah.
Yeah, you came hard. You came hard with it. You really did. I
Thank
love how you paid
you.
homage to Wayne. Lil Wayne is one of the best rappers of all time.
He is.
In my opinion, he is really one of the
Yes.
best. And so, yeah, that is it.
Yes.
And I do feel that vibe, that Lil Wayne vibe, though, and that Nicki Minaj, all of that mixed in there. So yeah, you did your thing.
Thank you. Thank
You
you.
really did. I mean, where's the track come from? Who produced the track?
The track was
I know
produced. The
we might be
beat,
getting
I
a little
can't think
delayed
of it.
there, but
I can't think of the guy who made the beat, but I did credit the guy who made the beat on the actual music video.
On the
And then the
video.
producer, the one who
Yeah, I
helped
saw that.
engineer it for me, his name was Michael
Hmm.
for Braumiller. His name is Michael Braumiller, he's a recording artist that or recording engineer in Shreveport. So yeah, he helped mix it for me. I recorded it with another studio. I didn't really necessarily like the way it was mixed, and so he heard it and he knew what I was trying to do because I was still very green on, just everything with the music, on how music needs to sound, how it needs to be radio ready. And he saw what I was trying to do and he mixed it good for me. And it's been great ever since.
Oh, man, it is going very strong for you, man. And then, like I said, you're doing the producing at night. I mean, what is a full day for Sherelle K? How does it all kick off for you every day?
So I wake up at 2:30 a.m. People are probably gonna think that I'm like, because I have Monday through Friday is crazy. So I wake up at 2:30 a.m., get to work by 3, work 3 a.m. to 11 a.m. I sleep probably 2 hours, and then I go to my part-time job. I work with kids from 2:30 to 6, and then I come home, eat, take a nap, do it all over again Monday through Friday. And then the weekends are dedicated to if I'm traveling for gigs, if I have the studio go to, anything with music. I'm still auditioning for different acting roles. I'm still auditioning for different commercials. So if I have a commercial or something to do, the weekend's dedicated to my dreams. So yeah, but
That
Monday
is
through
so
Friday is a
good. I
lot of
mean, and you're
work.
young. Yeah, but you're young enough to do it. This is a time to do it. This is a time to get your grind in, plant your seeds so you have a great harvest later. I know that's what we all did when we were young like that, very little sleep. We'd be working here, working there, and we'd be, we had a part-time gig over here and a part-time gig over there, and I love to see that drive and determination. Just keep it up. Keep it up. Did you come from a long line of entertainers?
I actually didn't. I actually was fighting doing anything entertaining like as a little kid.
Yeah.
My aunts were in the band, and then my grandpa is a preacher. So, they did the choirs, doing the different churches, they did choir. I did not want to do the band growing up. I did not want to do the choir. I didn't want to do anything that my family did, which was a dumb adolescence thing of me when it was actually who Sherelle was in the band, in the choir.
Yeah.
So yeah, and my aunt,
Mhm.
she did the plays and acting and sang, but she did so much in the entertainment, probably everything. And so I did grow up watching her.
You
So
watched her.
so
Yeah.
I did have examples, yes.
What's your aunt's name?
Melanie Robinson.
All right. Well, shout out to Melanie for putting that help put that spark in you for you
She
to get
really
out there.
did. She really did. She did. It was so many. I saw her in the Grease play. I saw her doing different acting gigs. I saw albums that she had, and you really don't know how much that like touches you and motivates
Hmm.
you until you get older,
Hmm.
seeing different things as a kid. So it
Yes.
definitely it was. I always thought she was so cool.
Yeah.
But I was like, I don't know how she's doing any of that.
It was amazing to you, right?
It
It's like,
was. It
wow.
was.
Yeah, I want to see. Can I do some of that? Right?
Yeah, and I was like, I don't think my parents put me in guitar lessons. I cried to get out of that.
Really?
It just was not working when I had to grow up, I think, and really stop fighting who Sherelle really was.
That's quite all right. You didn't mention what school did you graduate from? What high school?
Yes, I went to Parkway High School
Parkway. Shout out
in
to
South Kosher.
Parkway.
Yes,
Yeah. What's the
yes.
what's the mascot there?
It is a panther.
The
And it's
Panthers.
crazy because, not to put too much information out there, but I live close by. The closest high school by me is PHS, which was my school, PHS, and they're the Panthers as well. So it just is like one of those things where everything's meant to be.
Yes. Yeah.
Mhm.
Everything's meant to be. So while you were in school, you had no idea you were going to go into mass communications, any of that back then.
No, I want to do different things like, soccer and cheer, and I want to do all that. But when I started working, my first job was at Panera. My dad said he would not purchasing me a car unless I got a job, because I'm not just going to be in the streets with a car and no responsibilities. So my first job was Panera, and when I started working at Panera, that's all I wanted to do. So I didn't want to do anything else but work and finish school and just have the money to get my nails done, have the money to pay for my Netflix, have the money to buy the food I wanted to buy. So I'm not
Yeah.
asking my parents for money to go out with friends. So that was my whole thing, was just how can I work? How can I make money for myself?
For
And
yourself, so you
then
can be
yeah,
independent, so to speak.
yeah.
Mhm.
So, you know, it just has been a process of that, just building on my work ethic.
Yes, yes. Well, you're doing a wonderful job. I mean, we kind of touched on this, but I just kind of want to go back to it. Has it been an easy path for you, as a female rising to fame? Can you elaborate on that a little bit?
It's not easy at all because I don't know what I'm doing. I'm just letting God lead me. When I tell you I pray. I pray when I'm happy. I pray when I'm sad. I pray when something good happens. I instantly thank you, God,
Yeah.
praying like help me stay humble with this moment. I'm praying
Hmm.
all the time because doing something, especially like the entertainment business,
Hmm.
regardless of what spectrum or how you're entering, there is no rule book. Your story's not like the next story, you know what I'm
It's
saying?
not.
And it's
It's not.
it's you have to have extremely amount of big faith and a huge
Yes.
amount of faith. And so I don't know what I'm doing. I'm just trying to pray and stay true to myself and do what I can do every day. So I don't, I'm scared sometimes, like I don't know.
And it's good. That's good to be scared. There's nothing wrong with that. I've heard Joel Osteen say, "Hey, if it doesn't scare you, it's not big enough."
Mhm. Mhm.
Yeah,
Yeah.
your dream is not big enough if it doesn't scare you. So
Yeah.
sometimes I think about that and I say, I like that. I really do. Yeah.
Mhm.
Do you have a manager at this time, or are you doing this all on your own?
I
Well,
don't.
you and God.
I'm doing it all on my own. I do have, family that helps me tremendously. I
Hmm.
do have some friends that, at my job, as
Hmm.
with being a director, it's easy kind of access to get to people who are in the entertainment business. I have people that will help me.
Hmm.
My work ethic, and I'm thinking about a manager, and I'm thinking about who I want to represent me, and I'm a little bit scared to kind of tap into the manager just because
Hmm.
I know my work ethic is insane, and
Hmm.
I'm like, okay, what is going to give someone the push to want to work for me and support me, how I'm doing it myself.
Yeah, as
So,
hard as you're going right now. Yeah, if not
yes,
harder.
yes, every day I'm reaching out to people. Every day I'm
Hmm.
trying to get gigs. Every day I'm writing a song. Every day I'm trying to plan the next single or mixtape or wardrobe for this event or this. And every day it's something. And I'm just like, I don't want to unnecessarily get into with people or be mean to people or us be at a conflict because they're working for me right now. Like I don't really,
Hmm.
when it gets too much for me to handle, I think it's about time for me to get a manager. But
Hmm.
right now I'm okay. I'm okay right now. But I'm always looking, and I'm always ready to have conversations with people. Like I'm ready.
Amen. And that's how you gotta be ready and stay ready, they say. You gotta
Mhm.
stay ready. That is so
Mhm.
important. So if any, what are some challenges have you had to deal with or overcome in
In
this
music or
career?
just period?
In your music career? What would you
Definitely.
say some challenges are?
So definitely the first step is people seeing me as an artist. I think that in itself is a whole thing for people to not, especially people you grow up with or just anyone to just
Oh
think,
yeah.
okay, she's an artist now. She's taking her music serious. She really wants to go far with this. Like getting, because there's a lot of people who claim that they're doing music and they're really not. They're really, and that's no shade, but that's just honest. Like it's not for everybody. Just
It's
like,
not.
being an accountant's not for everyone or being a social worker's not for everyone.
Mm-hmm.
There's people that just don't take it serious. And so just getting people to see that I really want this and to respect me and treat me as much is something that I'm struggling with, and I probably will for a while struggle with that.
Mm-hmm.
Definitely I struggle and really hard. I just want to do this. I just want to make music, tour, put visuals out, meet people, and I just want to do this, and it's not time yet. I still have to
Yeah.
work my 2 jobs. I still have to,
Yeah.
do things so I can fund this. And I know God's timing is coming, but it sometimes can be very hard when I'm at work, even though both my jobs are blessings, and I love
Mm-hmm.
both of them. But it can just be
Mm-hmm.
hard when I have, big dreams about something else, and I don't know when
Mm-hmm.
it's gonna happen or how it's gonna happen. I just got to keep going.
Just got to keep going. That's right. I know
Hmm.
that is very challenging. If you could work with, or let me see, well, if you could get signed with a label, what would be your choice if you had a choice?
My ultimate dream is Dr. Dre or TDE, which is Kendrick's label. But Dr. Dre, I'm very heavily influenced by the 90s.
Yeah.
And that would just make my whole life.
Dr. Dre. Okay, cool, cool. It's so many new producers now. I'm not even familiar with a lot of them now, so I should have been more prepared to name off a few new producers for you, but I'm not. I'm guilty. It's one on the tip of my tongue, though. Mm, I can't pull it right now. I just can't pull it.
There's so
But he
many.
he is yeah, starts with a K, like Cairo or K-Rick or something like that. But he's
Huh.
pretty popular in across the board pop artist. He worked with Miguel on something. Let me see if I can find it right quick. Maybe I can. I don't know. Maybe I can pull it up on my phone. Um, bum, 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 bum. What's this song by Miguel? Remind me to forget with um, Kygo. I believe it's Kygo. Have you heard of him?
KYGO, I don't think so. But
Yeah,
I might
Kygo.
have and just not registered the name with the person.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, he's pretty. He's worked with Miguel and Selena Gomez, I believe,
Mm.
and so it's like pop. He's worked with a little bit of everybody, a little R&B. So he's pretty hot. But I got to do my homework and find out some of the newer producers. And I'll share that with you once I get that information.
Yes, yes, share it with me. Share it with me. I'm always sending, even if they don't respond, I'm sending my work to everybody. Everybody,
Yes,
anybody that has an email, a bookings and inquiry, even if I know they have 2 million followers, they're not probably, I'm sending it
yeah.
because you don't ever know.
You
You don't
just
ever
never
know.
know. You don't. I love that about you. You have such a sweet, warm personality too
Thank
that
you.
draws people. I remember I met you at that fashion show. Was it back in September, I
It was
believe? Was
October.
it October?
Mhm.
Downtown Austin, the house of help me out here.
It was the Dress for Inner Success.
Dress for Inner
For Inner
Success.
Success.
And the company was called
House of Igmit. I don't know how to.
I think it was something like that. We're hitting it kind of close, but yeah. And when okay, so Cheryl K was there to perform at the Dress for Success fashion showcase downtown Austin, and she just won everybody over with her warm smile and that innocence, and she's kind of giddy and all that, and that's what warmed my heart. And I said eventually, I said immediately, I'm sorry, immediately I was like, I want to put her on my podcast show. And then I kind of had like a backlog of guests that I need to get caught up on. But I finally got you here. And I'm so excited that you took a moment or two to stop by, and talk with us. And, if you guys are online and you want to hear some really, really slamming fresh new tracks, go just look up Cheryl K. You see her name there. And she's got all her links, and you can catch her on YouTube, Spotify, all those channels. She's
Yes.
right there. Any
Yes.
shout outs before we go?
I just want to shout out my family because, especially my mom and my cousins and my aunts, because they're the ones that I'm screaming and crying to about everything that I've got going on. There's days I want to crawl back into my mom's stomach and I'm freaking out about different things. And so they are really my support system through this whole thing. Anytime I'm doing anything, my cousin, she's coming to help me with my hair and makeup. So really my family, because I don't know where I would be if I didn't have them to talk to and for them to be there for me.
Exactly. That's what family is for. Exactly. Any words of encouragement before you go?
Just keep going. If you have a dream, and if I have a dream, I sound very Martin Luther King, but if you have a dream, just keep going. Just keep going.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
don't worry about what anyone says. Don't worry
Mhm.
about how you look. Don't worry if you look funny. Don't worry about anything. Just do it. Just do it
Just
and
doing
just
it.
keep going every day.
Mhm.
There's some days I'm like, I don't know. I can't write a song. I don't even know. I'm not okay. Then I say, okay, I'm not gonna write a song. I'm gonna just write a line.
Right
There's some
along.
days like I don't know what to do, and I just take a little piece just to put one foot in front of the other and just keep going.
That's it.
Yeah.
That's it. Thank you so much, Cheryl Kay, for stopping by.
Thank you for
It's,
having me.
we hope you have a safe and wonderful Merry Christmas, Happy New Year, and keep putting out those songs. I'm following you. So,
Yay.
yeah, I'm following you, and I love what you're doing. I'm very proud to know you. Thank you so
Thank
much
you.
for
Thank you so much. You're
stopping
so
by.
sweet. Thank
You're
you.
welcome. Thank you. See you.